Editors have independently selected all of the goods and services that are listed. On the other hand, soaps.com might get paid a commission for orders made through its retail links, and the retailer might get some data that can be audited for bookkeeping purposes. Although we can't claim to be in love with the concept of Lulu battling for her life on General Hospital, we have to acknowledge that some amazing things have come of it. Lauren now has a cause to see Nicholas in prison. Lucky is about to be saved and returned to Port Charles, and Lulu will soon awaken, played by a new face. We're grateful for any time we get to spend with Laura's Cassadine's son, even if we'd love it if the program promised to bring him back to our screens on a regular basis, especially since both of his brothers will be returning. And Adam Huss is too. On his State of Mind vlog, the actor recently chatted with Maurice Bernard's Sonny and said, "I love it so much. I appreciate the person I'm replacing, and I enjoy being in there." Yes, Nicholas has significant ties to General Hospital and Port Charles. Huss was the third person to fill a position, following Tyler Christopher and Marcus Coloma. Huss remembers that too. He told Bernard, "I met Marcus while I was shooting because we overlapped, and then, regretfully, I felt terrible. Like, oh God, this is not what I want." He was very considerate. Cool guy. Cool mate. However, Huss was very moved by his meeting with Christopher, the actor who originally played the part. He had a phone conversation with his predecessor a few months prior to his untimely death, which was arranged by journalist Marcos Papadatos. Huss remembered, a few months prior, when he was with Tyler before he passed away, he called me with him and we had a conversation. "I just want you to meet him," he continued. At first, Huss wasn't sure how to react to the call. If someone held your position before you, what would you say to them? Huss was straightforward about how much Christopher has meant to him over the years, though, once he got over his uncomfortable feelings. Tori Spelling discusses Seth elimination and why her entry into the show was timely. "This was my year," video on TAR. "I just said, I have to tell you, I saw you on covers when I was a kid in the 90s, and I was like, I want to be that guy. I found that things to be really fascinating, and I feel privileged to be in your position. And I keep an eye on everything you do. I want you to inspire me and tell me the whole backstory of how you played that part, not to copy it." Bernard remembered Tyler as being just dark and deep and intense. With alcohol, he just couldn't get out of his own way. Huss acknowledged that it's a heartbreak. However, he never forgets what Christopher accomplished, what he made, and how much Huss, the General Hospital cast, and the fans valued him. He said, "I hold on to that when I step into those shoes. I always do, I promise. Every time I receive a script, I immediately go to YouTube and begin finding recordings of him watching everything because it's all readily available there." Thus, even though Tyler Christopher is no longer with us, Adam Huss will always remember him and work to continue his legacy with Nicholas.